for me. Hopefully it's fun for you as well. Got my brand new 2025 78th edition Red Book, a guidebook of United States coins by R.S. Yeoman and so on. Got some different prices in here, different things to look for. Got some illustrations of the over mint marks, different dates, some collectible dates. We're gonna pull some coins out. We'll take a look at them, see if there's any value. Can you find valuable coins in your pocket change? The answer, of course, is yes. We're gonna try to do that for you right now. Also, put this down here. Got my insurer for a little bit later on. We get some energy. Was able to sneak in some delicious macaroni and cheese. Here's a coin I pulled out. Is it an error coin? Was it struck this way? Hard to tell. Put it off to the side just because if it came out of the mint this way, it's worth a bunch of money. It looks to me like someone just messed with it. But I'm going to hold on to it just in case because I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for being here. We're live on Coach Steve's Las Vegas channel. It's my collecting channel. We're going to start moving some collectible stuff over to this channel as we build it up. Got a brand new box from the bank. Has not been opened yet. I'm excited. Could they all be 2024s? Possibly. What's up, Margie Branch? What's up, Gary McCord? What's up? It's Vegas time. What's up, Jack? Thank you, Jack, for playing along. Appreciate that. Margie, let me throw you a wrench. You guys are the best. It's good to have you here with us as we get underway a little bit early. It's a good Randy Johnson, too. That's very cool. Hall of Famer, the big unit. Let's cut into this brand new box in the bank. Let's see what kind of rolls we get. Might be some foreign coins, might be some silver coins. Silver coins from the Warriors. There we go. Nice. Take a first look. There's a dirty coin, which means they're older. It's not brand new rolls. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to find some really cool stuff here. So let me also put off to the side here this little bucket. This is where we put the coins we're not keeping. Put those over here, and we're underway. Has anyone ever done this before? I do it all the time. It's way too much fun. I'll do my best to zoom in. You can see the different coins that we're finding. See if there's anything really cool that jumps out at you. These are hard to open at times, so I may have to do a lot of tearing, but that's okay. An uncirculated 1949 D nickel with the S mint mark underneath it. Starts at 150 bucks and up. We won't find any uncirculated here, but we might find an older coin. See if I can zoom in even more. You can see what we got going on here. Different dates. I'm trying to use the screen to look at the dates as well. 2024 is a year that we have not found one coin yet. They were harder to find because they quit making them. So they're very low mintage. But we're going to try to find one or two, hopefully today. 2023, 24, 22. A lot of those available, or the 22, 23s and so on, but not the 24s yet. The older design, the 88 here, as long as they're not damaged, I've been keeping most of those now. If you go back to the Buffalo nickel, ended in 1938. These ended in 2003, so we're 22 years away from that design. So if you took 22 years and added to the 1938, you get 1960. So if the same amount of time has elapsed from 1960 from Buffalo nickels as has been from this older Jefferson nickel to the current Jefferson nickel. There's a 1961. We'll keep that one because it's old. Got the old Buffalo nickel design. This is the new design here. New Buffalo nickel. D23NO, what's going on? You love search and rolls? Cool. They're fun. Let me throw you a wrench. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you helping me grow this channel. 284 subscribers now. Very awesome. Sometimes you don't find anything to roll. Sometimes you get a silver freaking nickel. Look at that. First roll. Silver nickel. 1944S. It's also a key date. Holy cow. Look at that. You guys wouldn't believe me if I hadn't just opened it in front of you. 1944. The huge S mint mark on the back. That's a silver nickel from the Warriors. Look at that. My goodness. What a find. Let's go to our book. Go to 1944. 46. Where's the 44s? What'd they do with them? Oh, here we go. Sorry, let me zoom out a little bit. That's what's the problem. 1944 S, right here. Only 21 million made. You can look comparison to everything else there. The 43D is the key with 15 million. 44S is the second scarcest at 21.6 million. That is a key date collectible in very fine condition, $3. The silver value in it's like $3, and so on. So we got a first find of the evening. Let me go ahead and get a card holder. I'm gonna put it in it. A coin holder, not a card holder. We staple this baby down. I'm gonna find my pliers too. I run out of staples already. All right, stand by. I gotta load up my staple thing. What's this thing called? This is a Milton stapler. Don't slam shut. I had my pliers here somewhere. I don't know why I would move them, but I did. Put these in here. Let's finish the staple process. And then I always like to put the date, the mint mark, so 1944S. And then on the back, this is 4/4/25 live stream. Cool. So we'll find this later on when we start going through the stacks of coins and all that, and we'll relive the memory of pulling it out right here live. That was flipping awesome. Oh, there's a plier. Stand by. This is the most important part here, is crimping down these staples on the back so that they don't tear or scratch another coin. They don't tear the holder or scratch it. There we go. It's our first collectible coin out of this one. What's up, Tina H? Good to see you. Let me throw you a wrench. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Exactly. All right, we're one roll, one great coin. That's awesome. Let's see what else we got here. 1991, old style. 84, 75, but they're beat up. All right, let's go to our second roll. Wow, very cool. It's like $60 or so a roll. Okay, here's a nasty one. Look at that. Some guys, when they open the rolls, they show you the side and go, oh, I wonder what that is. This one just looks corroded to me. Let me tear that off. Let's just pop it out real quick and see how corroded it is. How nasty. Look at that. You can't even tell what it is. Can't even tell what it is. It's an old red nickel. That goes directly back into the bank. All right, let's keep going here. Dump them out. That was so cool. One roll, one win. All right, let me keep it open here so you can see what we're doing. 1964 is very common. 21, 23, 18. This is a 2004 piece nickel. There's 4 different designs in 04 and 05 for the Lewis and Clark commemorative. Napoleon Dynamite 2, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Are you a coin collector, aficionado, enthusiast, a numismatist? Are you just wandering through? Good to have you with us. Thank you. 2006 was the first year for this design. That's not bad. I'll put that off to the side. That's pretty old now. That's 19 years old. Age not necessarily a determining factor of value, but does play a role. 2.95 profit is sweet. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Let me throw you a wrench here in just a second. 2018 D. It's a big D. 18. Wow. 1962 Denver. Cool coin. They're not super scarce, but they're harder and harder to find as they get worn down through age. People are actually selling complete rolls on eBay now for $7, $8, $9 of these older nickels. The older nickels going for a lot more. All right, nothing in that roll, so we're 1 for 2. Let me throw Napoleon Dynamite 2, a wrench. Appreciate you being here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let me refresh and see where we're at on that. Let's get another roll. That's what we got to do. 287 subscribers now. I picked up 10 today. I appreciate that. Makes it fun to do these things. Gotta get to 500 and then 1,000 and then from there and way beyond. It'll be our 6th monetized channel. All right, first up's here. Another 1964, who cares? Garbage coins. A lot of the newer ones, 22s, lots of 22s. I got some uncirculated rolls of 22s. I should probably just put them back in the bank. Nobody's buying them. Put them on eBay for a little bit. Nobody touched them. Oops. Looking for 2009, also super scarce. There's a 2005. That's the oceans, the Pacific Ocean view there at the end. That was the last of the 4 designs. Come back here. 1960, already too long to try to figure out what it is. Means it's corroded and not worth keeping. 23, 1980, 94s. More 64s than anything. They made so many millions of them. They even made them into 65, 6, and 7. They kept making 1964s. Here's an older one. What do we got? 1953 Denver. All right, so this is 1953. See the date right there. And then the Denver mint mark on the back next to the building. You see right there. It's a well-used nickel, but it's got some good definition, the pillars and all that. So, you know, fine, very fine. Got some cheekbone, maybe very fine, but it's a soft strike like most of the early 50s were. So if we went to our book, where are we going to put it right there? Let's go to our book and take a look. What's up, Keon Green? See if 53 has any value. And the answer is uncirculated. It's worth $1. Uncirculated $1. There was 53 Denver. There was 59.8 million of those made. So it's not scarce at all. Welcome, Keon Green. This is one of the newer channels. Yes. Let me get you a wrench. Appreciate you being here. All right. Well, we will keep the 53. We put it off to the side. It's another one that we will keep. Put rolls together. Kids will inherit them some year and then just put it right back in the bank because they won't know what to do with them. Here's a nice 2015. They're starting to get harder and harder to find in good condition. So nice, almost uncirculated or uncirculated. We'll keep that one. That's 10 years ago, 11 seasons of coins ago, 11 vintages. Some more 15s all scratched up. 17, 16, 1972. It's another soft strike, but there's no real damage except for whatever that is there on the back. What is that? That is just some corrosion of some sort. Yeah, it takes any value away, throws it back in the bucket. All right, let's keep going. Let's get another roll. Appreciate if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Exactly. So far, the 44S silver nickel is our big find. Bust this baby open. Come on. At least these are machine rolled, so Coinstar or somebody got them, rolled them, and then sold them to the Fed, who then sold them to the bank that I got them from. There's 2004. One is the keel boat, and the other is a keel boat. So one's a Denver, and one's a Philadelphia. So if I was putting a set together, I need both those coins. The P mint mark, Philadelphia. The D is Denver. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. You see the P on my hand right there? That's the D. There's the P right there. There's the P. There's the D. Put those guys off to the side. Coins get messed up in many ways. It might have fallen into a sewer. It might have been run over by a train. Might have been in bags in a flooded out garage. There's so many things could happen to them. People beat them up with sticks and stuff. There's a 64 Philadelphia. I'm going to keep that one even though they're not scarce. Here's a 1990. Pretty good shape. Keep that one. Any of those older ones in good shape I'm keeping just because, again, I won't see any value of them before I'm no longer on Earth, but inheritance will. I'm saving for the future, for some grandkids. Very cool. Imagine if your grandfather had saved buckets and bags full of coins for you someday. How much fun that would be. 96 Philadelphia. So most of the mid-90s coins were beat up when they were made. You've been to the Denver Mint? Yeah, it's a great tour. So it's really beat up. 96, they're tough. So if you find them uncirculated, they actually have some good value. But the mid-90s are all beat up. Not sure why. Nickels weren't the main money back then. Quarters were pretty much it. But the nickels were abused. 2009 would be just as exciting as a 44. 2024 would be even more exciting because we have never found one. 2011 P. The 11s, 12s, and 13s from Philadelphia are harder to find for some reason, at least out west here. I know how pennies get into bad shape. I'm equally superstitious and cheap. If I find a penny on tails in a parking lot, I'll kick it all the way across the parking lot till it lands on heads. There you go. Slot machines, yeah, slot machines were a big part of the damage of nickels back in the day. Dump them out. Come on there. Here's a 93. Pretty good shape. We'll keep that one. Thanks for joining us as we do hobby time. Hobby time. What do you got here? 1967. All right, 65, 66, and 67, they did not put mint marks on the coins. They were trying to stop people from hoarding coins, and so they just overmade them. However, 1967 is a little tougher date for some reason because they're making more than 1964s during 1967. There's only 100 million 1967s made, which is a low mintage for Jefferson Nickels, so we'll keep that one. The 66 had 156 million, the 68D with 91 million, and the 68S, both good coins with just over 100 million. 100 million sounds like a lot, but compared to the billions being made these days, they're hard to find. Nobody would really pay a premium on them for a long time, but if you try to buy them now on eBay. Ooh, here we go, 1982 Denver, in great condition. 1982 Denver. So these, the 82s and the 83s, you keep all of them. 1982, there's no major gashes on it. No gouges, no rim damage. Backside's decent. There's a little ding right there, but that's not bad. So in that condition, I'm going to put it in a holder. 1982 Denver. They did not make uncirculated coin sets for collectors in 82 and 83. That's why they're harder to find uncirculated. They got good premium value. Let me go ahead and put this thing in a thing with the stuff. You have 2 sealed rolls of 24p. Cool. Yeah, hold on to them. Problem is, though, just like the 09s were super hot and the most collectible coins ever, and then they made the 2024s. Oh, well, then the 09s aren't as hot and collectible anymore. And that's the same thing that's happening with baseball cards and everything else. So you just got to be in it for the love of it. 1982 D. Pretty bad handwriting. And we're going to put the 4425. I'm going to put LS for live stream. It's a lot easier to write. So we got 2 coins. Very cool. Oh, yeah. Hands got real filthy back in the day. 17. They're going to get filthy here, too. And you don't want to use hand sanitizer with filthy hands. It just makes filthy hand sanitizer. It's pretty nasty. 1974s are tough, in good condition. They're everywhere, but they're beat to hell. The 06s are harder to find in good shape, like they used to be everywhere. The further away we get from all these years. 05 Buffalo. Didn't really catch on the way the mint was hoping. People bought tons of rolls of them. You can still get uncirculated rolls pretty damn cheap on the internet because so many people bought them. I had hundreds and hundreds of rolls of them over the years and sold them. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you have not hit the thumbs up, please do so, especially if you have a wrench. That is one of the obligations of a wrench. It's keeping the chat going and to thumb up, especially on a new channel like this. It helps out a lot. Maybe they'll share this information with other people. That's why we're doing vertical, too, to try to get people to swipe through going, what the hell is he doing? What's that guy doing with the coins in his hand? It's a nickel hooker night tonight. We're trying to find the right coin if you're just joining us. That's a 94, pretty ugly. We're not going to keep it. Angie, what's going on? Good to see you. Let me get you a wrench. Thanks for being here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Angie, very cool. Thanks for joining us. We got, what else we got? We got some more of these, 2020s. Some of the pandemic years. Remember the coin shortage during the pandemic? All lies. Lies, I tell you. Made up lies. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a moment. The answer will scare you. I know that nobody believes that anyone in an official position would ever lie to you, but I can prove it on this one. This is the only time they've ever lied to anyone. It's on the coin shortage. 1919p, we'll keep that one. Philadelphia coins are harder to find out here on the West Coast. All right, so super coin shortage in 2020. We'll go look, let's look at the mintages of the coins that were super short. Can't find them anywhere. Oh my gosh, they're just not available. 2020. 2019, before the pandemic. Let me zoom in. This is just data here. Can you see that? 567 million 2019 Philadelphias, 527 of the Denver 2029s. 2020, 785 million from Philadelphia and 837 million from Denver. So it went up. Then the next year, 772 million, 798 million, and so on. So more nickels were made in 20 and 21 than there were in the previous years. And they said there was a coin shortage. Fibbers is what they are. Fibbers. What it was is they didn't want to ship them. They didn't want to take them anywhere. They pretended like there's a coin shortage. Try to get everyone to use plastic. All they had to do is tell you what kind of disease you can get from nickels, and they would have quit using them. But we decided to go with the lies. 88, 16, 1979. Even though they're old, they're beat up, I'm not keeping them. There's a 1980 Denver in pretty good shape. Nice mint luster still on it. We'll keep that one. Try putting a set together. See how much fun that is, how much time it takes. It's cheap. In fact, if you are a loon at Loon Fest and you would like a coin collector book, I've got coin collector books I'm giving away at Loon Fest. We'll probably do a drawing for them as well, that are made for nickel collecting and other small coins. Hector, what's going on? What are we looking for? We're looking for silver nickels like this one. We pulled one out in our first roll. This is from the war years, 1942 through 1945. It's made out of manganese and silver and other things. They needed the copper and the nickel for the war effort, so they changed the composition of the coins back then. And so a roll of nickels from 1942 through 45 that are silver have 2 ounces of silver in them, so roughly $60 to $70 worth of silver in a roll. Divide that by 20, by 40, whatever it is, and that's 40, and that tells you the value of each one. We're also looking for 2024s, 2025s, 2009s, and just anything else that's really cool. 2002. There's an 83, just like the 82s. It's not as scarce or not as hard to find. But we'll keep that one in pretty good shape, not putting it in a holder. It goes into a roll. Roll quantities. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Ooh, here we go. You just saw it live right here. 1949. Is it a Denver? Is it a San Francisco? Is it a Philadelphia? We're going to check here in just a moment. That's in good shape for 1949. Let me get through the rest of these. That's a good find. That's a great find. Hold on here. If it's a Denver, we're going to check the back to see if it's got the double image, the D over the S. If it's the S, it's a really scarce date. And if it's a Philadelphia, they're actually hard to find in good strikes like that. If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's the San Francisco. I'm guessing. All right, let's flip it over. Is there something on there? There might be. No, it's, oh, sorry, where'd it go? There it is. It's the Philadelphia version. There's no mint mark over here. But it's a very nice 1949. Look at that date. How many years old is that one? Very cool. 1949. So I'm going to put that one in a holder just because we're doing that. We're putting them in holders to have fun for our collection today. 1949 Philadelphia. tell you how many were made here in a moment. So many years have gone by. They only made in 1949 60 million, 60 million, 60 million. So keep in mind the 700 million, 800 million, 900 million that they make of these. Only 60 million. How many were damaged, destroyed, lost? We found one here in a roll. So 1949, no mint mark because the P mint mark didn't start until 1980. And 4/4/25 live stream. Very cool. We got 3 collector coins so far. Appreciate y'all being here. You got to see that one live. Live and exciting coin collecting. Here we go. Let's keep having fun. Or whatever this is. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. This is what I used to do for fun on my own. Then I had kids and all that, and the kids would help me roll them. We'd play a game where they got to put coins in their piggy bank if I said the word piggy bank. And then I had to say stop to stop them from doing that. But that was a way I got them to collect nickels in their piggy banks and then kept me from having to roll them and so on. Had a lot of fun. I'm sure that'll be passed down. We got an older coin. It looks like it's from the early 50s or the 40s. Here's an older coin right here. How can I tell? It just looks different. Look at that one right there. It's got the mint mark on the back. Just looks like it's a 53 or a 52. Let's see what year that is. 1955? Is that 55 on there? It sure is. 1955D. There's a variety of 55D. The D/S mint mark. We'll take a look at it. This is so cool. Hold on here. So it's got the D on the back. This is what we'd be looking for. Right here is the 55D/S mint mark is what you're looking for. And is there a value on that one? I have to flip it to the next page. 55D/S. Right there. Follow it along. $35 for an uncirculated version. So this would probably be, if this is an actual D/S, it'd probably be worth about $7 or $8. Let me pull out my jeweler's loop. We'll take a look. Not sure if you can see it. I'll have to put my eye up on it. I don't think so. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. I do not think so. It'd be rare, super rare if it was. No, it's not gonna zoom in enough. That's too bad. 1955D, we will keep that one. That's very cool. 64s. We're finding some stuff. We went through some rolls last time. We didn't find anything. 64s. You can do this too. You just have to go get rolls from the bank. That's right. Hours and hours of entertainment, and then you can always put it right back in the bank if you want to. The Buffalo one. 12s and 13s. There's an 06 Philadelphia. Gonna have the Philadelphia and the Denver. There's a 1976. Not too bad a shape. This will be 250 years old. Be 50 years old next year. The 250th anniversary of the country. 2019. Look for all the 1976 stuff to have marketed extra value next year. 1977. You can watch them on the home shopping networks. The $2 bills, they're going to be marking them up. I've got a bunch of 1976 $2 bills that I'm going to hold on to just for that purpose. The price is going to go through the roof for 1 year and then it'll drop back afterwards. So I will sell on the high and then buy on the low. I have a bank here in town that's got about 1,000 $2 bills waiting for me to check them out too. I haven't had a chance to go get them yet. Cool. Let's do it. Yeah, we got a 1944. Let me do this here. Ah! Can you see me? Is this thing on? Hold on here. That's what happens on a new channel. Should be back. I zoomed in. I have to reset it. Stand by. Back. Yes, a 1944S war nickel. What's up, JP Vegas? Welcome. Throw you a wrench. Yeah, we're back. Had a little problem there. Is it stuck again? All right, here we go. We're good. All right, let's do it. We should be back. Let me pull back out. I see a 1980 right away. I see a 1988 Denver. 88's are a little tougher. Anytime there's a bad economy, the year of the bad economy, usually in the years after, many times they have value because they don't make as much if there's not as much demand for commerce. 78 Denver, if it's not damaged, that's a good one. The inflation era, 70s. 79, they made a lot. 78 was tougher. Then Mr. Carter was gone. We should be back. 23 folks watching. We've got a little bit of time here. Oh, I didn't go all the way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I didn't go all the way. There's a 1946 right there. 1946. Right on the top of the roll. Or in the middle of the roll there. 1946. And I think it's the Philadelphia. There's no mint mark. So 1946. Look at that. How fun is this? Very nice. 1946. Very cool. These rolls are great. Got a good box here. I still think we need to find a 1971 Philadelphia. Those are very difficult. And 2009, we'll probably get one out of this whole box if we're lucky. Some 80s, 20s, 11. Is that an 11 or 22? My eyes got bad over the years. I used to be able to see every detail on a coin. I had eagle vision. Now I've got Limu vision. So we got a 46, a 49, a 53, a 55, a 44. Pretty good jump start to a set here. Got a dark nickel, usually means it's garbage. We'll take a quick look at it. Yeah, it's a 64 junk. 23, 87, 18s, 64s, lots of 64s. If you're flipping through and you're just swiping through, we welcome you. Be sure to hit the thumbs up thing. There's like some buttons up here on your phone. You can do it. And you can also do the subscribe and help grow the channel. That's always cool. Not growing as fast as like Cash or Crash was last year. Nobody's getting that kind of action anymore. A lot of people were anti-vertical back then and missed the opportunity. By the time they decided to go vertical, it was over. It's fan-flippin-tastic. Is that a 25? That's a 23. I thought we got our first 25. Very cool. Nothing else. Let's grab another roll out of the box. I'll probably do 5 more rolls. I don't know if my back can handle any more than that tonight. So we'll do 5 more rolls after this one. See if we can't find one more silver nickel or one more cool. Look at that. 1976, another 76, much better condition. It's got some mint luster still on it. A lot of times there's collector sets that get stolen, and the thieves will bust out the coins and put them in the bank. And if you're lucky, you find stuff like that. Definitely collectible. I'm going to do some quarters, also looking for the W mint mark, as well as some of the low mintage. Here's a 1958, which is a very common coin, 1958 Denver. This one's beat up, too. It's got some scratches on it, not worth keeping, but 58, another 50. Used to be 1959 and older I would keep when I started collecting in the 70s. So if I do that same thing now, I'd just be collecting everything with that old design on it. That's that many years back. But you collect what you want to collect. That's the beauty of it. If you only want to collect 1 year, I only want to collect 2008s. Well, collect them. Then when you get bored and tired of them, put them back in the bank. There's an 06. There's no greater hobby. There's no intrinsic value to baseball cards. There's no intrinsic value. Yes, Miss Cash got home safely. She got on her first flight today, which is great. Then I get a call midday from some unknown phone She had left her phone in a cart at Costco. And so I, of course, didn't answer because I don't answer crank phone calls. And then I had to help her. We tracked it down right away. The guy had found it and immediately turned it in, which is nice. Got it right back to her. But it's due to her being tired, I'm sure. Had a long vacation weekend looking out for the sick guy and then having to deal with all that travel. I felt bad for her, but she was able to recover rapidly. Got a 1966. We have a 69 coin here we're going to take a look at. It's got an S mint mark, it looks like, on it. 1975. 62, but it's beat up. Most of those 60s are beat up. All right, here's 1969. Let's see if we can see the S mint mark on it. Try to turn it so you can see it. There's a S or a D. There's no Philadelphia one. There you go. My fingers are all cracked up from the nastiness here, but there's an S mint mark on there. There we go. 1969 S. They made the S mint marks from 68, 69, and 70. Yeah, we went ahead and tipped the guy for turning it in. He was blown away. Just doing my job. Yeah, but you have no idea how scary it is to lose everything. I guess you guys have ideas. You probably lost your phones. It was very nice of him. I called the Costco to say, hey, my wife's coming in. She lost her phone. They go, can you describe it? We have so many lost phones here. I said, really? He goes, yeah, every day we got about 10, 15 lost phones. I said, oh, okay. She'll be right there. She'll pick one she likes. But I kept texting it. If you find this phone, please call this number. That way it's on the screen, hopefully. Eventually got it back. All right, a couple more here. Very nice. Let's dig over here. Hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. We can have a drawing for a nickel. What do you think? Any channel members? All right, I got an old one popped out. 1959, not that old. Could be a 1939. 39 and 59 look the same. The 39 Denver's worth a lot of money. The 59 Denver not. But we'll put that off to the side because it's not too bad. So the older ones, yeah. Losing your handbag scared you to death. Women carry everything in their handbag. Yes. Especially their new handbags. What's up with that? Oh, another 1949. What's going on here? Look at this one. I didn't even think that's what that was. It's another 1949 Philadelphia. Very cool. We got two of these. So think about that. 60 million were made. We have two of them. We have not found a 2024 or a 2009 or a 1971 yet. Wow. Very cool. Not as nice as the other one, but still 1949. You need that to make a set, so we'll hold that over there. That was awesome. Yeah, it definitely makes your heart beat. But she had to borrow a phone. She had gotten all the way home. So she had to borrow a phone from a neighbor, which was nice of the neighbors. Texas neighbors are very nice. There we go. Let's keep looking. 88, 07, 95, 12. There's quite a few coins in the modern nickel set. You can start collecting those. It'd be easiest. You'll have trouble finding the 09s and the 24s and probably 25s. But once you find them, you got a full set. Same way it was difficult putting nickels together back in the 30s and 40s or the Buffalo nickels. A few more here. 20. 23, 08. I'm keeping all the 08s and 10s. I have not found a 2010 yet. Just because they were right around the 09, which is hard to find. The 08s started to be scarce, but the 10s are very scarce. All right, here we go. Welcome, everyone. If you're brand new, swiping through, be sure to hit the subscribe button or the thumbs up, or just stay here for 5 or 6 seconds so we get credit. 287 subscribers now on the channel as we continue to grow this new channel. Join us on Cash or Crash Las Vegas Live or Las Vegas Private Eye, our other big channels. Also have KLOON Channel 7 Las Vegas, Sir Loon's Room, and One other, oh, All About Kino. That's the other one. Those are our 5 monetized channels. This will be number 6 once we get up there. Then I'm going to start selling off channels. Figure out how to do that. Once we get them monetized, then you guys don't have to. If you want to start a YouTube channel, we get you going. 1974, we'll keep that one. 76 again. Put a whole roll together. Looking for more 80s. There's an 86, but it was beat up. 86 is another good year to keep. Another 86. Cool. '77. What's this one here? 87's neat. Decent shape. You also don't want to get all scratched, damaged coins with your other coins, because then if they start scratching each other, do damage. Condition is the most important, just like the baseball cards. You know, perfect 10 on a baseball card is worth a lot more than a 9. Mint state 70 on coins, you know, near impossible except for all the modern crap. But, oh, there's 2 1975s? Oh, this is something new. I haven't seen this before. You have the regular D and the misplaced D. I did not know that. 1975 D and D. That's something new in this book. It may have been for a couple years. I'd never seen that before. I got lots of 75 Ds. I'll have to check them. I've seen a lot of coins like that I just hold for years and hope that they discover they have value. Oh, nice 2008. 85. 80s are good to hold on to. They're quite a few years old now. Remember the 80s? I will do one more roll after this. 16. These guys. 94. Finish this one out and we'll do one more roll. Look at this guy. So you want to immediately get rid of something like this because that's just going to scratch up. That's been beat with a hammer or something. Driven over. Been in a combine. 15. 93p. Not damaged. We'll keep that one. Here's that. 23s. Very common. 76D. Hopefully we find a 75D. We'll take a look at them, see where it is at. Oh, 80. Oh, I'm sorry. 08P. Found some Ds. That's a harder one to get. 13P. There's another 08P, but it's really dark and nasty, so we'll throw that one back. We'll pick one more here. One more roll. So far, a couple of 49s, 53, 55, 58, 59, 44S, 82D, 83D. No 71s, no 09s, no 24s. How scarce are they? Well, there you go. 22, 20, 64s. Extra Jane Gambler, your fingertips remind you of the days of gambling with real coins. Yes, it's the best. Then you get something to eat and you get it all in your mouth and then you get sores. Yeah, it's a good time. Then you can blame it on the dirty hands while you got the sores in your mouth, not the rest of your trip to Vegas. Some things just go with you home. 94, we'll keep that one. Now, the coins that I'm keeping over here, I'm going to put them in a baggie and we'll just put them off to the side. Please flush the toilet after you. What's going on? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you taking the time to make a channel with that name. Extra Jen, let me throw you a wrench. Appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're on the other channels, it doesn't transfer. You have to actually hit the button. We appreciate that. Show some growth, and then they'll start promoting us a little bit. 23D, 17, 1990. Keep that one. I need a wrench to fix the toilet. There you go. Check with Braun. He's got the wrenches this week. There's a nasty one. Throw that one back. 78D. 74. I will do one more. I'm going to do one more. Diana McMahon going hard in the paint. Playing strict D. I got a red nickel. You guys know why nickels and quarters are red? Who knows why? Who can tell the story? I'll put that right over there. It's not all why, but it's the main reason why. They're commies. That's one guess. That's probably not it. Thomas Jefferson was not a commie. It's a good guess, though. Thank you for that. What it is because with the quarters, one-legged roller skater, what's going on? One reason is they paint them so that when they're buying music on the jukebox, or they put, oh my God, what is this? This one struck through. So this one had grease or something on the planchet when it was struck. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to put that one in a holder. That's a good one. That's all right. We have all kinds of special needs people in here, Diana. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Got nothing better to do. I appreciate it. This one is a struck through. Yeah. It's perfectly fine. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. That one, that one, that one. Appreciate you going and just nailing them. That's fantastic. There you go. No 92s either. We didn't find any 92s. Ooh, 1939. Hold on. 1939. 1939. Second year of issue. 1939. There we go. Let me zoom in on it for you. Look at this. You guys were here to see one. 1939. There you go, right there. Look at that. The first year of issue was 1938. This is 1939. And no mint mark. You can see the damage done to it. It was in a machine or something. We're still going to keep it because we found it. Let me show you the 1939s, what the value can be. So 1939 regular, there's a variety with a double 5 cents on the back, which is a big value. The 39D, there was only 3 million made, 3.5 million. They're $10. And the 39S is $3 for 6.6 million. So very low mintage, except for the 39. There, 120 million of those. That's the first big nickel production of any kind of nickel production. Even you go back to the Buffaloes, you had 118 million in 1936, but the rest of them were way under 100 million. But very cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. We will see you guys on the next one. Look for more videos. We're going to start playing some Hall of Fame and Best of videos from the other channels onto this channel to build the audience. Then we'll do more live streams, stuff like this to build this channel. We really appreciate you guys. Be nice to each other. Thank you so much. And join us for the other channels for the card giveaways. And I got some more boxes to go through. Just lots going on. I'm going to go get some sleep. We'll see you guys on the next one. And be good. Peace out. Let me show you again here. This one, you can see it's got very fuzzy imagery. It was struck through something. You got the 1944S silver nickel. Got the big S mint mark on the back. Nothing like a big S. The 1982 Denver, it's a tough date. And then we got a couple 1949s. This was the best of the two right there. All right, peace out, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one.